Hey there, I'm Daniel, and today we're going to do the B service for the Mercedes. It's 140,000 miles. We got lots of stuff to do. Let's go. We got tons of filters. There's videos on the detailed instructions of how to do it. I'm not gonna show you the details right now, but we've done the cabin air filter. We're doing our engine air filter because it's K&N. That's the first thing we're gonna do because it has to be washed, cleaned, dried before it goes back in. Then we're doing the oil filter, oil change. We're having windshield wipers. This is from Amazon, so I don't know how the heck they put windshield wipers in this little box, but we're about to find out. And then we're gonna inspect a whole bunch of stuff, so let's get to it. Alright, now that the filters are washed, they're gonna be sitting out in the sun to dry. Next thing, we're gonna tackle the oil change. So Dominic is already walking up with the oil extractor. Link to the video is right here. If you wanna see in detail how it works, we're gonna do it on a quick. Let's go. Alright, now that we got the oil changed, we got the filters re-lubricated, we got the fluids topped off, and we greased all the hinges. I like to use the white lithium grease. It is a mess. It is white, which stays white. On a black car you can definitely see it, but it stays in place. That's the most important thing. It lasts a very long time. So when you spray, just clean it up right afterwards. Next thing is another filter. Now there's another video on how we change the filters, and we're gonna do this here real quick. Again, we're using the factory man filters, and I have found they are the best price to get the original factory filters versus aftermarket stuff, and they seem to work a lot better too than some of the aftermarket stuff. So let's pop it in. Pump. The last thing is new wipers. Now, I gotta tell you that these wipers are 2 years old. We bought them right when we got the car, and I just love the ingenuity of Mercedes with the wiper arm. Bar none, it's the best one in the industry. I wish I had it on my other cars. But the other thing is, look how easy this comes off. This is so easy exchangeable. And the old Bosch ones lasted us exactly 2 years. So I took a gamble and I bought some Amazon preferred ones. I'll put the link in the description. They're a fraction of the price, but I doubt they'll last 2 years. If not, they'll surprise me. But even after 2 years, they're still great. One wiper started smearing just a little bit, which is still acceptable. But I thought if we're doing a B service, might as well do a B service. So let's pop this on. And we'll take the protective strip off. And here we go. That's it. Let's do the other one. All right, now that's it. I will put a list of everything that is in the manual for the B service so you can follow the instructions. Now, in the process of doing all the inspections, the B service consists of a lot of inspections where they tell you if something's wrong, you're gonna have to spend more money. But this is roughly about $350 to $480, depending on the dealership and where you are in the country. A couple things that we discovered: the passenger side rear door, the PSC vacuum pump that sucks the door closed doesn't work anymore. So we'll see what we can do with that. We'll probably just let it suck the air until it times out. All the other 3 doors will still work. It will disable that one door just to protect the pump. And the trunk latch doesn't pop out anymore. I'm not going to worry about it because the trunk still works. It's just a little latch that's supposed to come out doesn't come out. We're still good on the brakes, we're still good on the tires, but we'll be doing them before the end of the year. Other than that, the car is in pretty good health, and we'll have another 10,000 miles before our A service, which here's the link to the other A service videos, so you can follow it if you're there. Now, the services are supposed to be 12,500 miles apart. I do them 10,000 miles apart. It's just easier to remember. And this was fairly cheap, so we got 2 5-liter bottles of 0W40 oil. We got oil filter, cabin air filters, and the rest we just clean. So if you have any questions, please leave me comments. I'm always there to answer as far as I can. I'm not a mechanic. I just do this on the side because I love to do it, and it saves me money as well. But throw in some comments. I love to read that. Until next time, see you.